Hi guys, how are you all doing today? Hopefully you're all having a great Monday. And it won't be a second, I need to just switch a couple of bits around and we will get underway. Okay, so today we're going to start on the Festive build. I just need to grab a few more resources together and then we will head over to the location. So off stream I finished the wool farm, which has been fantastic. So it's given us all the wool we're going to need. Let's find an empty shulker because I need a little bit of black wool. And hi Eliza. Thank you for the creeper. And a little bit of orange wool. So yep, the noisy sheep are having fun today, bless them. So yep, I got the sheep farm finished off stream, so we have all 16 colours. And it's coming on really well, which is awesome. Like I say, so we're going to head to the winter area and we're going to start work on that. So not all the grindy work's done, there is still a chunk of it to do before we can actually start the fun builds. But it's getting there. How are you doing, Eliza, by the way? How are you feeling? Hopefully you had a good Monday. Cool. Glad you're not doing bad. Right, so shouldn't be long, and although you may want to close your eyes in a second, Eliza. Because, yep, I have a snowman. Where did I put? See what's in you and what's in you. Your iron. Yep, I don't need the iron just yet. No, I didn't. I don't think I did anyway. Because I didn't have any need for one. So that is going to be the snow globe. So I designed the hat, the head and the body and got that in place. So we have to put a face on it. Oh, I forgot the scaffolding. So yeah, he needs a snowman face. Let's go grab that while I'm remembering about it. Maybe Screech or one of the others. But yeah, no, definitely not me. Right, so yeah, I need to grab some scaffolding. I went and grabbed supplies and then forgot the scaffolding. Typical. At least I remember now. So the plan is to put a winter scene inside the snowman. And we will see how it goes. Let's grab some scaffolding. Okay, that's cool. Because I didn't have any plans for any winter builds at all on TC. Right, scaffolding, scaffolding. Let's take all of it. So yeah, no, I'm pretty positive it wasn't me, but send me the picture and I will double check. Cool, I'll have a look at it after stream. Right, so let's get started. One of these days I'm going to quit falling through the world. So you have a good weekend with... Hi Ellie, thank you for the meow. So Eliza, did you have a good weekend with your parents? And hopefully you had a great day and weekend too, Ali. Awesome. So let's get through. But yeah, that's I think that's the only snow farm I've built in the past year. That's a shame, but okay, so like I say, that's the beginning of the snowman. Well, the snow globe when it's filled. Like I say, I've got the face, the scarf, the arms, and the base to finish before it's completely ready. Yep, that's why I was concerned it would not, that it'd get close to build limit. Fortunately, the hat finished about 15-20 blocks below build height, something like that anyway. But inside here we are going to build a small mountain with some houses and a river, a frozen river, that kind of stuff. Hi Fazoo, how are you doing? Let's sleep and get rid of the dark. But my only problem is the snow. Right, let's place down these boxes. That one I'm going to want in a second because we need to put the snowman face on. Right, That's where I put it. I knew I had it somewhere. But yeah, I haven't finished building the base of the snow globe because it's taken a lot of dark oak. Spent a lot of time chopping wood. And I'm thinking I may have to AFK at the string farm a bit because snow is a thing. Hi Fazza, you having a good day? Right, so this is the middle one. So let's go up there and see if we can sort out a face first of all. I think I'm too close. Let's place one there. Yep, it's going to be a snow globe. Inside the snow globe is going to be a winter scene. So yep, that's a bit I did off stream because counting blocks for an ellipsoid and then the head and then the hat, yeah, it was a lot of fun and games. The amount of tearing down I had to do because I miscounted here or I miscounted there. Was fun. And then a couple of creepers spawned and blew up the top of the snowman's head and... Yep. Needless to say, I was not pleased. Right, so 1, 2, 3. Down 1, 2 probably. Whoops. Scaffolding, what can I say? Oh, it was a bit of a painful process, yes, but okay. I'm gonna have to go 3 by 3 anyway, I think. Or 3 by 1. Need to take this out one more. I'm in the wrong place. Go off to the side. At least with plots.co.uk, it's easy. They generate the sphere and I just have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. It's an awesome site for spheres and so on. Yep, a little bit too high. It's going to look a little weird because I really should have done the head an odd size. Instead, I did it even because the body was an even number. So the nose is going to be a little weird, I think. See if we can figure out something that's going to look reasonable. Let's put some carpet on top so we don't get mob spawns. And we'll pop down and check to see the size, see if it will work or not. I think I may need to put that a little bit bigger, but I don't want it too big. Yeah, well, it depends on the build. Even numbers are great for some builds, but awful for others. Let's, and then I'll put the mouth around there in a second. I just want to make sure the size of the nose before I go on to the mouth. But yeah, sometimes even builds are problematic. I'm not exactly in the right angle to see it. What do you think? Not sure if the eyes need to be a little bit bigger or not. Excuse me. Yeah, I think the nose might be okay. I think the eyes may need to go out an additional one, is what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure. We'll see. Because I can always make it a little bit bigger if needed. The carrot as well. Because, well, 1, 2, yeah. First of all, let's see if I can get where I need to go first. Yes, I'm using the wool as scaffolding. Right, let's see how that one looks. And I should have brought some shears with me. Oops. Yep, I could also take them out an extra block. I think we'll have to fly up and down a couple of times. Because there's no point putting the mouth in until happy with the eyes and the nose. How many? Yep, I've only got 31 rockets. I think the problem is I'm too low down to see. And kind of going out of render distance. Let's head up a little bit. Yeah, I think the eyes may need to go out a little bit. Yeah, like you say, and yep. Hey, it's a long time since I've built a snowman, except for the snow block pumpkin variety. Yeah. So let's move over a couple of blocks. I didn't really focus too much on the face side of things. I had enough difficulty figuring out the top hat. Right, so 1, 2. Oops. Right. How far did I go? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, how far was that? So, okay, let's go put more carpet on top of it to make it spawn proof, and then we'll see if we can deal with the eyes. Because I definitely do not want creepers spawning up here again. It wasn't much fun last time. Right. Let's... Oh, well. Need to go grab some more snow to backfill. Oops, what? Well, that was fun. Just grab some of this snow layers instead of having to go back down to the underground snow farm. Because some of this I'm going to have to... okay. Pendle, remember, you broke glass. You're going to have to replace it. I'll probably forget. Yeah, there's lots of Endermen helping me with blocks. They keep placing grass blocks inside the snow globe. I'm not ready for grass blocks yet. They just need to hold their horses a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, I've got 2. So theoretically I can go 1, 2. Let's see if I can just grab. I'm going to need another 2 blocks for the other side, so okay. Right, so a little bit further out. The black carpet to make sure nothing spawns on those. Snow lice. No, not rockets. Snow lice, please. Right. That's that side. Let's work on the other side. So I just moved them out 1 block diagonal from there. Yeah, but I'm sure once I've got the terrain inside, prior to putting snow on the terrain, it will show up each time it snows. So I figure it won't be too bad to find. Right, so we want you to go. You, and you, I think. Think. 1, 2, then 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2. That can't be right. Eliza. Oh. Yes, there are lots of Endermen about. Right, so 1, 2. Is this face not even? Right, so there should be a block there. One, two, 1, 2. Nice, claw. Right. Oops. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That one should be there. Apologies, it's getting a little dark. I will go and sleep in a second. I just want to kind of get the eyes in place first. I think that's right. Break that. Come back scaffolding. Thank you. Let's go sleep and make it a little lighter. Well, that was different. Grabbed the bed on the way past and yeah. Yeah, that nose is a little better. And the eyes are a little further apart, so... Problem is render distance. Oh, hang on a second. Video settings. Nope. I guess I need to change it on this in the config. Yeah, so now I it was definitely funny. That's all I can say. Landing in the bed and then skipping along. Okay, let's get the mouth in. I still have to put a scarf on him anyway. So the face will be a little bit smaller once that's done. Oops. Right, so I need to go up a couple more blocks. Right, so the eye is there, so if we start here, here, I think I definitely counted some stuff wrong, but I'm not going back to fix it now. Need to go up one more. But you're not going to let me, are you, unless I build another tower. Wasn't sure if it was actually placing the blocks there for a second. Well, it's going to have a derpy face. And that's just fine. It's a snowman. Snowmen are usually built by kids having fun and adults having fun. And they are never perfect. They are always derpy. Okay. Have I got all the scaffolding? Well, I'm a bit short, but hey, I knew I was going to lose some of them because I always lose scaffolding. Right, one more fly down. Yep, adults have fun building snowmen too. I have lots of fun when I get a chance to build a snowman. It's been a long while since I've done it, admittedly. When the nieces and nephews were little. I think that bottom one needs to move up one. Yep. Well, one of the reasons I'm glad I have moved back further north is that I should actually see snow this year, if we have snow. Usually we get a day or two of it. We don't usually get a lot, but yeah, a wider, lower smell, huh? Yeah, potentially it could come out a little bit. Maybe, but at least it's fun. That one either needs to go up one, or the whole, like you say, the whole thing needs to come down a little bit. So if that one went over one, yeah, it's hit and miss sometimes. But it doesn't matter where you move. There's dodgy areas and good areas in pretty much every place. Thing is, I could move it out one more block. But I wouldn't want to do it more than the one block kind of thing. Because the end of the mouth should be in line with the eyes. Okay. Well, let's go get some sleep. And maybe grab a torch, that way it's you want to be looking at an Enderman. Endermans can get mean if you look at them. Yeah, we're not too bad. Right, so yeah, no, I don't want to do 2x2s because then it'll be too big. Because the eyes aren't much bigger than 2x2s. But it was a thought. Let's think. Oh, yeah. Yeah. pop down there and grab those blocks in a second. Because I'm going to need them to fill these holes in. Is the one? I thought there was another one at least. Oh well. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know, we haven't done much, 45 minutes and all we've done is work on the face. Oh dear. Never mind. But the snowman's face has to be right. And this one I want to go down onto the angle. Kind of up and kind of there, I think. Yep. And I know I said mouths are usually in line with the eyes, but figured if we're going to do a derpy smile, we might as well do it properly. And yeah, I need to AFK a fair bit for some string, because I think that's the only way I'm going to get rid of this snow and keep it gone. Hang on. Nah, that's not going to work, because you can't really see the smile. It needs to go back up to that section, I think. It was worth a try, but because it's underneath, it's in shadow and you don't really notice it. Yeah. I don't think it can really go down a bit because it's too thin on the next layer down. I think there's only about one more block below it, so it's... If you see what I mean, there's only the one block. It'd have to come down really far, and that would interfere with where the scarf is going to go. Well, it was worth a look. If you don't try, you don't find out. And yes, there's method in the madness. Ah, well, I thought there was, but I guess I was wrong. Yep. Yeah, there's a scarf that's got to come round the head, so yeah. We're the snowman's far from finished yet. It needs arms. And gloves. Well, mittens rather than gloves. Okay. We got. Right, so. I didn't grab a torch, did I? Okay, well, we'll just use that for a bit of light for a second. And, whoops. And fall again. Let's eat before I fall another time and die. Yep. I'm not sure what burning mittens are, Ali, but I know I plan to give him the ones that don't have fingers and just have the thumb kind of thing. Right, and I want one more here. Yep, good job, Ayette. Okay. Yeah, I'm not, like I say, let's put that one there. Do I want another one up, or do I want to just... See how that goes? Let's get daylight again. Yeah, no, not really. It's a case of yeah. That probably should have been out one more, but... Yep, it's just that one block that needs to go out one, and then I will leave it at that. And we'll actually get started on working on the inside of the snow globe. Yeah, the arms, like I say, there's the arms and the mittens. And obviously the inside, which is why I wanted to get started early. I didn't want to leave it till a week or two before. I wanted to give myself plenty of time, but it hasn't been too bad. I started building this, last... sometime last week, after designing it in Creative. So I started the designing it in Creative last Monday, Tuesday, and then started building it Thursday, Friday, I want to say. So it's not doing too bad. And obviously we had to build a wool farm in between. So I have the wool for the mittens and the arms, etc. Let's yeah, it's not a perfect smell, but it's fine. It's a bit derpy. It will do. I may change it later on if I really dislike it. But... and I have to put a ribbon or something around the top hat just to break up the black. Yep, and the scarf will help as well. Wrapping round the neck and draping down one side. Like I say, and then 2 arms with hands, mitten hands. And then potentially a lantern. A Minecraft lantern. Done bigger, hanging off one of the hands. Or the other hand, kind of thing. And then I need to finish getting the dark oak to fill in here, which I will then end up stripping. And for those who have been who were on Titancraft last season, I need to ask Dropper about for permission to borrow and Alfie about borrowing their train track and train, so I can put a train running round the outside slightly on the base for half of it, and then on the other half I want to put a sleigh on a path. So lots and lots of work to do between now and yep, the centre of it could be Outer Shroom Lights itself. Because that would look better than the glowstone. I'm going to actually need those. Let's get rid of them instead. And let's grab a few torches so I can stick them in the offhand. That way if I don't get down here to the bed quick enough, I can at least have a little bit of light. Right, so going to need to build a second. Only problem is these things are going to be spawnable, so let's grab more torches than that. Otherwise I'm going to have mobs everywhere. Right, so this is a centre bit, so over here I need to put a platform. Oh, you're going to come and attack me, aren't you? Where did you go? What I'll have to do is put some snow between the snow blocks between the globe and the stone, otherwise it's going to look horrible. But I can at least place blocks first. So I'm going to go up another couple of blocks, I think, before I put in a platform. That's not what I want. Second, let's light things up a little bit. Right, so if I have the first kind of house in that area, but I need to leave enough room for a little river to flow through, even though it's frozen. Then I have to slowly build up more of a mountain. You're going to be awkward. God knows why it's not coming up here to attack me. Then I need to make sure I've got enough room to make a little bit of a cliff face there. So I don't want to get too close to that. So let's make a platform around here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll do 18 there. Nah, we'll pad it out to 20. 1, 2. I don't want to come too far back. That's about, let's go a couple of blocks back this way. Right, that size. That'll, because the interior of the snow globe's going to have 4 buildings. One this side, one a little bit further up that side, one in the centre further up, kind of thing. But obviously I need the platforms to build the houses on. So I'm thinking if I put the platforms in at the right height, I can then build the hill / mountain up to where I need it to be. And then terraform it with wintry kind of blocks. So at least the bottom under there now is lit up, so I shouldn't have mobs spawning down there. Because it wasn't much fun when if I fell down there while it was still not lit. Oops. Right, so this to come round this way. And this to come round this way as well. Okay. What I want is, like I said, the small frozen river to kind of come around the side here, curve in and then curve back out to the middle. Let's light some up a bit. Right. If that's the bottom of the river. Need to be down one more, I think. No, an axe doesn't work. It really doesn't. Move that. Yep. Need to come up. Need to come round and up again. Then it can hide back here. Whoops. Like I say, these are just rough outlines. They will probably change as I get to building. Oh yes, it was very dodgy neighbourhood down there, Ali. There was lots and lots of meanies. And obviously the It's not the husks. What are they called? The winter skellies. Can't remember what they call them. Strays, that's it. Thank you, Eliza. Yeah, there was plenty of those shooting arrows at me. They were being very mean. Right. Let's widen the river bay site a little bit. Right. Yeah, just doing a rough sketch of where things will be. You to go away. And we'll do the opposite side of the river. And still go around a bit more. Just make sure it's wide enough. Let's go there. Oops. Apologies. Oh, yeah, Grifter's version of them are very lucrative for you, Eliza. And thank you for the cheer, Ali. Much appreciated. Apologies for the delay in responding. It's concentrating on the river angles, so apologies. And thank you for the meow. Right, so I'm going to leave that there because the river will still need to wind back around a bit more, but not quite yet. That can come out a bit further like that. We'll leave that there for now. Don't like that, that's too straight, so we'll get rid of that one. Right, so I want a little bit of a flat area there. But I think I'll take it up a block or two first. Right, so yep, I don't want it too close because I need to put snow blocks there. Let's move this out over this way a little bit. So if I curve round, maybe there, curve round. Hi Kat, how are you doing? Yeah, I kind of have an idea in my head how I want the inside of the snow globe to be. So I know I'm going to have 4 houses inside the snow globe. Oh, I'm ticking along, I can't complain. So I know there's one house up there, I know there's going to be another house around here, and then there's going to be more of a mountainy hill kind of thing with another house above this one, just slightly towards the centre, and then right at the top there's going to be another building at the top of the hill. And the river's going to kind of wind up the hill round the back of this 3rd house. So that's the plan for the inside of the snow globe, which is obviously the snowman. So at the moment I'm just kind of sketching out the terrain. And obviously it won't be exact because I will alter it as I go and change it to what if something doesn't work, I will alter it as it needs to be. But if I can put the contour lines of some of it in, then I at least have something to work with. Is a way I look at it. I'm not sure if that's how everybody else does their builds. Yeah, so like I say, I'll have a frozen river coming down here, and I'll have probably a little bridge coming over here, coming over somewhere. And then obviously I'll play with the contour lines until I'm happy. Yep, Ali's awesome with the jokes. I do enjoy a bad joke and a good pun. Even though according to the people I work with, I have no sense of humour at all. Right, so that's working its way around. I don't want this to be too high, but I want it a little bit higher than the ground down there. And some of this may end up being, whoops, wrong place, a little bit wider. And there I go, falling again. Oh well, I enjoy the funniness, so hey, it's all good. Right, so let's see. Do I want to take this up one more here? Is a question, because I still want to be able to see the house up there without this blocking the way. I think it can go one more block, but that'll be all it can go. Because we still got to be able to see the inside. John Cleese was funny. Oh. Obviously some of the stuff hasn't aged well. I don't like that, that's too square. Right. Gonna make the other side. Thank you for the meow. Always makes me smile, does that? Right, so let's get rid of that. That needs to be there. Yeah, when I get I really enjoy doing a build when I get a picture in my head of what I want. It might be a bit of a pain and take a while, but I actually have I'm kind of excited for this one because I do have a picture in my head of what I want it to be. Whether or not I can pull it off is a different matter. But we'll give it a good try. The hill will get steeper as we go up, but not too steep. I'm looking forward to trying out the armor stand mod, whatever they call it, the armor stand thing. They have it on the Hermitcraft. I'm looking forward to trying that out with this build. And with the Scooby-Doo Halloween one too. Right, so this needs to be a bit wider. So I'm going to pad this out and then I'm going to the width I want it. Then I'll bring that other bit forward. Oops. Nope, don't want to do that. Maybe I do. Yep. Yeah, Cleo does amazing things with the armor stands. I have never used them. I haven't even read the little booklet yet, the book yet. I need to make one of those and then see what we can do with it. So I'm just going to put on the light level overlay. That way I can see where the spawnable blocks are. Because I do not want a mob farm up here. It will not be fun. Okay. Better fill you in because, yeah, I will end up falling down there. Okay. That's one mod I really do like, is a light level overlay. It makes life so much easier. Right, I want... This is going to be a pretty big flattish area. Yeah, there's a river. Do I want to knock that back a couple of blocks? I'll think about that. Because this will be where this, like I said, the other house will be. You want to play with armor stands, but create mod can't do it as well. Ouch. Sorry to hear that, Cat. That's yeah, like I say, the armor stands seem really cool. And because I'm on single player, although it's technically it's a paper server run on my own machine, it allows me to I installed it on there. Don't need those. Right, so this is too square, even though, but I know the shape. So let's give it a little bit of a shape now. Going to be a case of curving it. That's a shame. Yeah, basically it's what a lot of a number of servers use, paper spigot. But I could have done normal single play, but with playing on Titancraft for so long, I'm kind of spoilt because Titancraft has resource worlds, and I really don't seem to be able to play without resource worlds. So rather than destroy my single player world, I have a few resource worlds there, a desert, a mesa, etc. Right, so that gives me a bit more of a shape there for the next pull up the hill. I'm wondering if I need to go higher sooner. I think this is going to have to be a steepish kind of hill for the third one to get the top bit in higher enough up. Yeah, they could but it's on my own machine. But yes, you could have I could have other people join. I'd have, theoretically, because it's basically just a server. but it's on it's on the local machine. Right, so this needs to come up. I need to be far enough away from that I can shape it down. Whoops, it's not what I meant to do. I don't know. I know I have currently I lost a stick of RAM. I should have had 32 on here, but I only I don't think you need quite that much. Because I know I dedicate 8 of it to the server. But I don't think it uses anywhere near that. If you know what I mean. So there is some good YouTube videos on how to set it up. Trying to remember the name of the guy I saw the video tutorial from, which helped me get mine configured. What was the name? Oh, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, unfortunately. I will try and look it up for next time I see you in one of the streams. Not necessarily just mine, but any of the other guys' streams. But yeah, there's one that talks you through it step by step, but just be careful who you're actually letting on, obviously, because it's your personal machine, which is why I don't share mine. If I was going to do that, I would see about actually getting a server. Wow, thank you for the donation, Kat. It's much appreciated. There's a message with that one. Apologies. Let's. If there is apologies, I can't see one. Oh, you're a dear. Yeah. I found it eventually. Apologies. I'm not used to that. For your nephew and a few friends. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, no, I will look it up for you and let you know. So I want this river to curve around here, so it's going to have to come up that way. So I don't want to go too high that way for the moment. Right, I can't really go too much further back, so I think I'm going to have to go up a couple of blocks from there rather than just the individual block. Oh yeah, definitely. Like I say, you can set it up on your local machine, because that's what I did. Because I added additional resource worlds, which was the whole reason of mine being a server. But you can do that with yeah, the others are open to LAN on the machine rather than open to the internet. But yeah, it can be done. Because Realms is okay. I have a realm for my niece and her friends. But they play Bedrock. That's true. They can be pricey, whereas you can set one up on your own machine. Right, I don't want that to go any higher that close. But this needs to go up a few more blocks. Throw back a block or two there, because it needs a bit of shape. Yeah, like I say, I got the Bedrock version free because I had the Java at the time. But I don't tend to play it. I tend to just play with the Java because that's what I'm used to. That's cool, Fazu. Oh, I don't doubt they are. Like I say, I know my niece loves playing it. Both my nieces love playing Bedrock. And like I say, I have nothing against Bedrock at all. It's just not what I'm used to playing. Yeah. Like I say, it depends on the type of server you get and who you're going with and so on. That's not a bad price though, for Zoo. Yeah. True. It is good for the high school kids. But then, like I say, I set up the realm for my niece. She just lets me know who needs to be playing on it, and I just add them to the whitelist. Right, so can't really go much further backwards. It's a few blocks higher than that. Obviously, I've got buildings going up, so they're going to take up a bit of the height. Yeah, no, well, like I say, my sister wouldn't be able to pay for the realms, etc. But I told my niece I would pay for 6 months of it, and if they used it, I would continue. If they didn't use it, then it gets cancelled. Because I'm not paying money for something she's not actually going to be using. Because when they were younger, I have 2 nieces and they're just 3 months apart in age. They said they wanted to play together on a realm. So I set one up, paid for 6 months, I think it was, up front. They logged in once. So she's been warned, if she doesn't play on it, then it goes. Oh, she knows I mean it too. I love them to bits, but they need to know there's boundaries too. Right, so let's do a flat area for this other build. And then further back at the back is going to be when I get that high. So I want it more centrally located this time. There's one down there, one there, so one somewhere around here. And I will see about bringing the water up somewhere in there. Wait a second. Yeah, gotta be careful how far up back I'm coming. We're not too bad, we're just over halfway. I can make that a pretty steep kind of cliff face. Right, let's get that bit there. It's not exactly big. Need a couple more torches. And then again, I need more rockets too. Here we go. Yeah, let's bring this, because it's only tiny. Let's bring it out from here to meet that. But yeah, it's cool that the server doesn't cost that much for Zoo. Right, so not, let's think, how's that? Yeah, and then somewhere up here is going to have to be the final one. I may end up pulling some of this up into the hill from maybe around here, I think. Up to the final peak. Right, let's just get this bit filled in and lit up, and then we'll see who there is to raid this evening. Because we've just hit the 2-hour mark, and I do try to stick to 2 hours rather than yep, it is getting a bit dark to see. So yep, it definitely needed lighting up, and I need to sleep more frequently, that way you guys can see better. Okay. Okay, so let's see who is streaming. If anybody on anybody's lists, let's load up Discord for a second and see because I turn that off when I begin streaming. I can't see anybody. Okay, so we'll just call it a day then. Unfortunately, I can't. Nobody in my list is streaming, so I will say goodbye, and I will see you again on Friday if you want to, feel like stopping by. And thank you for the bits and the donation. You guys have a great day and a great rest of the week. Hi, Evil. Hopefully so yeah, like I say, unfortunately nobody in my list is streaming, so you guys take care and have a fantastic week.